we're talking about court and judgment, let's talk about another personality who is also who has gone to court to also appeal. None other but controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, popularly known as Bobrisky, aka Sugar Mommy of Lagos. Anyways, on Monday this week, Bobrisky filed a notice of appeal challenging the 6 months maximum sentence given to him by a federal high court in Lagos. Counsel for Okuneye, in the person of Bimbo Kusanu, filed a notice of appeal praying the Court of Appeal to set aside the maximum sentence and replace the sentence with an option of 50,000 naira fine on each of the counts. Okay, so he was found guilty of 4 counts. So he's saying instead of him going to jail for 6 months, each count he should pay 50,000 naira fine. That's 200,000 naira, you know, for the 4 counts. Anyways, the counsel, that's Bobrisky's lawyer, stated in the notice of appeal that the trial court imposed the maximum sentence on the appellant who had no previous criminal record of conviction. He stated there were options to impose a lesser sentence by the provisions of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. He averred that the sentence imposed by the trial court against the appellant was punitive and contrary to the mandatory provisions of the Act. The appellant stated that the trial court did not consider the positive antecedents of the appellant, who did not waste the time of the court by pleading guilty to the charge. He stated that the appellant honored the invitation of the respondent on the first invitation. Look, this is why I didn't study law. All these appellants, I'm tired. Okay, so what this whole thing is trying to say is they're appealing the 6-month sentence of Bobrisky, right? And saying they should be allowed to pay fine instead, because Bobrisky is a first offender in this regard and he shouldn't have gotten a maximum sentence according to his lawyer. All right, so they're trying to say that the trial court failed to exercise discretion, you know, judiciously and judicially in sentencing Bobrisky. Okay, so they are seeking justice for Bobrisky in this regard. Okay, so if you recall correctly, Bobrisky was charged by the EFCC on 4 counts bordering on naira abuse. He pleaded guilty before the judge of the Federal High Court in Lagos, and on the 12th of April, he was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment without an option of fine. The judge, while sentencing him, said the judgment should serve as a deterrent to others who are fond of abusing and mutilating the naira. What are your thoughts, really? Let's leave Bobrisky for a while. What are your thoughts on this naira abuse issue and all that?
Actually, what the governments are doing, I think they are doing the right thing. You understand? At least for you to just go out there spending lavishly, or maybe just, I think it's going to reduce so many things like that. And I remember that what's it called? This boy, I used to talk.
Portable.
He said, "I'm working for my money. It's my money. If I want to lavishly, if I want to spend it lavishly, I can do anything. I can spend anyhow. So why don't you now come out now to say, okay,
the money belongs to you, but the currency, the notes belongs to the government. It's the government's own, yeah.
So you can't just go out there to say, okay, I just want to be doing it anyhow. I just want to be doing it the way I want it to be. It's not done.
Okay, so we also have to wait and see if Bobrisky, you know, will get the favor of the court, you know, in his appeal. A lot of people, though, has been talking about this sentencing of Bobrisky and, you know, and how quite harsh it is, you know, seeing that he's a first offender.
I think the government did that. They just want to use that as a, let's say, let me put it as, for the others to just
as an example. Yes, that's even what the court, the judge said in court.